It's opening up the lymph system, releasing the lower back, opening the heart. So much goodness, you know, just from playing. Really good, guys. Nice. Yeah, once we get it, once we get the swing position, once we get how things sit on the body, it just becomes really fun. It becomes easy. Ease and grace. That's our mantra. Okay, we're going to come back to center. We're going to learn another chill sequence. Okay, let's just open up here. I'm just going to do a couple of inhale T. Exhale child's. Child's is when you wrap your arms around the leg loops and hug it in. Bow in and round your back. And then inhale blossom for star. Star is where we expand. Okay. Go ahead and exhale and chill. And child's. Inhale, expand. Just go back and forth, undulate the spine a few times. Exhale, chill. Child's. Inhale, expand for star. Remember what superstar is? Superstar. And shake out the hand. Shake, shake, shake. Superstar. Beautiful. Next time we come to center, we're going to take our left foot and we'll put it over the right. Doesn't matter which one we start with. We're starting with your left foot. Okay, so this is our seated pigeon. Floating pigeon is what we learned. Very similar sequences. It'll be a little bit different, obviously. But what we want to do is go ahead and do the Chillaxin arms whenever you need a break. Because yeah, I can all feel you guys. You're like, okay, it's been several hours. And so we take a break with the forward folds, but we're going to go right from 3 to 4. So it's a really strong sequence on the upper back and just kind of work with it. It does help if you wear an extra shirt, just FYI. More like material. I did. Oh no, like a long sleeve, something that covers the arms. You're like, I put on an extra layer. I just can't wear long sleeves though. So this is like what I call wag the tail. So we let the right foot just explore in the space. We get to play a little bit more. Notice what happens when we change the directional, how that gets deeper into the hip. So if you want to have a more intense stretch, just like we would do a pigeon pose on the floor, we can hug in. It's like a half child's. We can bow. So good. From there, go ahead and blossom and expand. Just use your momentum to switch second side. You can always help the foot on top if you need. And then we'll do our wagging of the tail. See the pigeon. So that feels good. And then if you want to go deeper, hug. So in child's pose, we allow our back to round. We could pull our chest towards our knee, but that would be a different pose. So we're doing half child. Beautiful, guys. There's a whole sequence that we learned later on with the can opener from here, but we're going to just keep moving along so we actually get through everything we need to get through today. Let's come back to our half flow. Inhale T. Exhale child's, round in. Inhale star. So exhale squeeze and then press your hands together for namaste, right? So we inhale here, exhale lean back. Beautiful. Let's just come through namaste. Sink the hips down, open it up, take a breath. Inhale here, exhale child's. Inhale star. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, push the hips up towards the sky. And exhale, lean back. All right, we can go into our ladle. We can inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, lower the arms down to the ground. Palms up, right? So straight legs for this one. Squeeze the legs together. Nice strong line of energy through the front of the core. And then bend the knees. So if we want to swim our arms back, we can reach back for our ankles and come into our bow pose. Now in bow, it's a really strong pose, so go ahead and lift the heart away from the heels. So you can pull your heels away with your hands clasping to get a deeper back bend. You'll notice the lower back is happy. From bow pose, we release the ankles, we reach up and grab for the swing. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Oh yeah. Those look amazing. Really deep, right? Really deep back bend. All the back bends are This is how we start to turn on our energy centers. So to energize, balance the brain chemistry, the hormones, the metabolism, all controlled by the endocrine system. Really powerful stuff. Okay, let's go through that one more time. Yeah, we naturally just go right into our swagger, right, to reset. That was beautiful. Taking time to integrate in between the poses, right? So 2 to 3 times you go through the sequence. All right, inhale here, exhale child's. Inhale blossom for star, exhale squeeze. Inhale press up for namaste. Exhale relax back down into ladle. See if you can get into it a little bit easier, maybe a little bit faster. Adjust the swing as it's needed. Bend the ankles, swim back. Inhale the arms back. Exhale, just relax into it. The next inhale, you can push or pull your ankles away from your heart if you want to go deeper. Exhale, just relax. So the inhale is the expansion, the exhale is a relax into the depth of the poses. Make sure that your lower back is happy. When you're ready to release, inhale, reach up. Grab for the swing, help yourself up. Head up, hips down. Feel that pivot point in the body. Just chill it. Really powerful stuff. Really powerful. So nice and slow. So we slow it down now. We got really playful in the beginning, but now we give ourselves time to integrate. All right. So that's pretty much our deepest pose in number 4 is the bow pose. Not everybody's going to get there. So this is 100% okay. They just hold on to the swing. Encourage them to get to the swing into the sweet spot. They can reach back for one hand, reach back for both hands. They don't have to grab. All of that is pretty much what half the class will do. Our yogis and people who've been practicing for a while might be able to get into the full pose, but you know, wherever people are, we give them an option. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to opening up the chest. We reach up and we grab for the leg loops. Bicep curl up. Exhale, go ahead and squeeze. Inhale, bicep curl up. And why are your leg loops uneven? Do you see how your knees are in 2 different positions? I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, just bring the left one down one for whatever reason. Or maybe it could be your legs, but most likely it's the swing. But we want to make sure we're even.
Bring the left one down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just bring it down one and see if that's helpful. There you go. We normally do it stand with one of the leg loops in, but we're going to let you slide. Just see if that helps. Okay. So again, we're just getting creative when the ceiling is different heights. Yeah, that's better.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So we hold on to the leg loops as high as we can. Bicep curl, open the hips. It's like making a wish, right? Wish in the hips root. That feels better, yeah. Exhale, squeeze, rounded. Sacred child's pose, inhale, bicep curl up. So we're balancing in our hips, right? If we can, we're gonna start to straighten the legs. If the legs can straighten, we're gonna try pressing. This is really strong, yeah, that's why it's called hummingbird. So you might get a little flutter there. Good. Shoulders down, hips down, hips down, hips down, shoulders down. Beautiful, smile, smiling, really good. Question?
I think is my wings are narrower because if I extend my,
That's why they call it hummingbird. And then sit with your arms straight.
but
I'm really fine.
geometry.
Yeah, geometry is the same for everybody.
No, well, it depends on where the anchor points are.
No, it's exactly the same. It really works the same. I know it would be easier if it was wider, but you can press away stronger. Yeah. So the next pose is we come to balance, right? So we're getting ready for our Skydiver. So we're gonna rock over that tight spot that's in the hips. We all have that tight spot, but the hips are a wheel. So we're learning how to pour the pelvis down towards the ground, right? So we rock back, hips back, good. And then we rock forward. Really good, guys. You guys are open, but a lot of people, this is intense. This is really intense for them. So we hang up here. And
I
then,
didn't say it wasn't intense.
oh, I can see your face. That's it. It's like Lama's class. So go ahead and bend the knees.
I've watched women wrap their legs from front to back doing Asana Championship. It's phenomenal.
It's amazing.
I'm not able to do
Yeah.
that, but I've seen that rotation.
So hands are level with the shoulders, guys. Thumbs level with your shoulders. Forward, forward, for me, towards me, forward. Thumbs towards me, forward, 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 forward. Thank you. Now we can flap a little bit, flap our wings. There you go. When we push forward, our chest lifts. When we lean back, we dive in, right? So keep in this pose. Yeah. Keep the hands forward. Then we can bend the elbows and slide in. Beautiful, guys. So Skydiver to butterfly. Now in butterfly, drop your head, let your heart be heavy. Hips are pushing down towards the ground. Keep pushing your hips down. Keep pushing them down, keep pushing them down. Let your feet raise, Navina, a little bit more. Let your feet come up and your hips come down. Yes, there it is. See the difference? You gotta get over that little, that's perfect. And we just let gravity do the work. We'll notice we're opening up. This is like the best pose ever for everything. So if you're ever in doubt, butterfly will take care of it. It opens up the shoulders, it opens up the belly, opens up the hips. Notice the lower back, it should be happy. When we're ready to come out, I'm sure you guys are ready. Bring your feet down towards the ground by shifting your hips back. Pull with your arms and land in Chillaxin. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Oh, you gotta kind of trust the swing. I know. And just take a moment to feel what just happened. A lot of intensity there. So the Chillaxin flow is easier than the floating Buddha, but this, when we get into Skydiver and butterfly, is a little bit more challenging. That's why I put it as number 4. If somebody is having trouble opening up their hips, we can come into our high diver position. So I'm going to give you this alternative. We're going to reach forward and grab for the leg loops, bicep curl up. Immediately, if somebody's hips are tight, the leg loops will start sliding up. So we're going to encourage them to come to stand, encourage ourselves to come to stand, and then get your little harness on, right? Called the manzi. So the man pants. If you hang out in the Castro, pants. Anyhow, get it all the way up there. Get your feet to the front of the mat, right? So this is our plumb line. Otherwise, we'll get a big swing when we come around. So the swing is going to be behind the heart, but the first thing I do is I just like to lean back and just feel like, okay, I can recenter myself here. You don't want to go too far into a back bend, but just enough to open up. When you lean back, get your feet grounded, John. Welcome back. Ground your feet. Welcome back. So if we lean back, then we have space in between the leg loops and the swing. We're going to come to prayer. Let us pray. Let us pray all this way. Okay, push your hands forward. When we push our hands forward, we can push the leg loops away. Yes, good catch. Okay, when we push the leg loops away, let's just try our Skydiver without the legs first. Thumbs level with the shoulders, get that position here. Okay, notice it dives in. If we bring the arms back, we can lift the chest by bringing them forward. And then let's add the legs, just walk them around. You might need to negotiate here. Sometimes the leg loop lays the hook. It should be on the outside of the hip bone. Okay, good. It'll feel better if it's on the outside. Then we try just floating, right? So this is our Skydiver alternative. Anyone can do it, and it gets a nice deep kind of massaging into the groin area there. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Let's try our butterfly. Now this is a little bit easier butterfly. Oops. There you go, bend the knees, feet together, yeah. So if somebody can't open up their hips right away, this doesn't pry them open as much, so it's an easier butterfly. So these are called the high diver positions with the leg loops up high. When we bring the leg loops closer to the center point of the body, it's easier. When we move them towards the ankles, it's harder. Okay, very good. To come out of it, we bring our legs wide and down, so wide center. Yeah, good job. And now we have to pull to lift. Now we might get a little lightheaded when we do that, so we do it nice and slow. Lean back, really good. So we grab the leg loops, we're gonna massage down the legs, just massage all the way down, just get some of that tractioning happening, right? So some of the times I'll just play with the leg loops, kind of opening up the fascia. Depending on the clothing, if you have the right clothes on, they'll slide. Sometimes it just eats the pants. If all goes well, you can get a nice tractioning of the connective tissue through the legs like this. Whew.